In this video, I'm going to show you how easy it is to add a sermon to your web page. Now, we've signed into the back end. We've clicked on the Sermons button across the top. That's the first step. Click on the Sermons button. It pops up with sermons. We're going to click New Sermon. And it presents us with this form, and it's asking for some information about the sermon. So let's pick a title, Commandments Dealing with Man. Let's pick a preacher. Josh Fryman works. He's the one that preached this. We'll pick a date. This particular sermon was preached on the 1st in January of 2015. So I'm going to go back to January, and it says the 28th, which would make this a Wednesday sermon. And the text was Exodus 20, 12 through 21. Now, we have all that. We have one more thing that's required. All of this information that I've given you here, the service, the slug, which it automatically populates for you, the preacher, the day it was preached, the text and the service, all of that's required, as well as the MP3 audio file. We're going to click on this little folder icon over here on the right. We're going to click Insert. Oh, actually, let's click on this X to get that out. That's not what we wanted to do. We're going to click Upload. And then we are going to choose our text here. And I'm going to click Open and then Insert. All right, so now we have everything that's required. You could stop here and you'd be good. But there's some other information that we can give here. We can click on Sermon Series here. And this particular sermon series is Exodus. That's not working right, so we'll have to fix that. Upload or choose a sermon handout file. We can add, again, the same way. If we have a handout that we want to share to people on the internet, we can click that and upload that. Same thing with slides. If we wanted to add a PowerPoint slide or a PDF of PowerPoint slides, we could add that here. And we can give a little bit more information about the sermon. So if we wanted to give a teaser to the sermon, we can do it here. Now, I want to reiterate that none of this here is required, but it is helpful. When you do choose a sermon series, you'll be able to, this sermon will actually show up on that series page. If you wanted to give a sermon handout or sermon slide, those things will show up on the sermon itself when it's listed, and people will be able to download those things. And this will give a little bit more information, but none of this is required. All that's required is up here. If you ever need help with this, on most of these pages, there's a help tab, and that will allow you to read a short tutorial about this, and also to watch this video walkthrough about adding sermons.